What is a supply chain attack? For more cybersecurity tips, don't forget to like and subscribe. Supply chain attacks, risks, cases, and defenses. Objectives: understand attack vectors, recognize high-risk suppliers, implement 6 practical mitigations. What is a supply chain attack? Definition: compromise of a vendor, build pipeline, package registry, or hardware to reach downstream users. Scope: software, hardware, services, and transitive dependencies. Attack chain stages: reconnaissance, compromise, vendor/build/registry, distribution, signed update/package, execution, lateral movement. Case study: SolarWinds. Summary: this expanded case study breaks down the SolarWinds SUNBURST compromise into a concise timeline, technical mechanism, impact, detection gaps, and clear mitigation lessons you can present or act on immediately. Key takeaway: a trusted, signed update was weaponized to gain broad, stealthy access, so protect build integrity and vendor trust chains. Overview and significance. What happened? Attackers inserted a backdoor, known as SUNBURST, into SolarWinds Orion product build, which was then distributed in signed software updates to customers worldwide. The compromise enabled follow-on intrusions into high-value targets and is widely attributed to a nation-state actor. Timeline. Initial compromise/testing. Activity in SolarWinds development environment began in late 2019, evidence of test code and access. Malicious code deployed into builds. February 2020 saw the SUNBURST backdoor inserted into Orion builds. Discovery and public disclosure. FireEye and other responders discovered the supply chain intrusion in December 2020. SolarWinds and government agencies began coordinated notifications and mitigations. Technical mechanism: how the compromise worked. Build time code injection. Attackers gained access to SolarWinds development/build environment and modified source or build artifacts so that the malicious code was compiled into legitimate Orion binaries. Signed, trusted distribution. The backdoored binaries were signed and distributed through SolarWinds normal update channels, allowing the malware to bypass many trust checks and reach thousands of customers. Stealth and persistence. SUNBURST was engineered to mimic legitimate traffic and delay activation, helping it evade detection and enabling targeted follow-on access once inside victim networks. Impact and scope. Widespread exposure. SolarWinds Orion had tens of thousands of customers, a substantial subset received the compromised update, and some high-value organizations experienced deeper intrusions. The incident exposed how a single vendor compromise can cascade across sectors. Detection gaps and root causes. Over-reliance on vendor trust. Organizations implicitly trusted signed updates and did not have layered verification of build provenance. Insufficient build integrity controls. The attackers exploited weaknesses in the development and build pipeline to insert malicious code before signing and distribution. Lessons and slidable mitigation points. Protect the build pipeline, isolate build systems, enforce least privilege for build accounts, and monitor build time changes. Verify provenance, require reproducible builds, independent code signing verification, and SPOMs from vendors. Layered detection. Combine EDR, network telemetry, and anomaly detection focused on unusual outbound connections from trusted management tools. Other notable incidents. Examples: Kaseya ransomware via MSP update, log4 shell/log4j as dependency risk. Lesson: trust in updates and libraries can be weaponized. Mitigations and controls, technical plus process. Key controls: SPOMs, code signing and hash verification, isolated build environments, CI/CD hardening, least privilege for build accounts, dependency pinning, runtime monitoring, vendor audits. Prioritous controls by impact and effort. Detection and incident response. Playbook steps: detect, anomaly, telemetry, contain, isolate builds, revoke keys, eradicate, rebuild from trusted sources, recover, rotate creds, redeploy, notify stakeholders. Tabletop, 10-minute exercise mapping your top 5 suppliers to the playbook. Demo/checklist, 10 item. 1. Obtain SPOMs for critical software. 2. Enforce code signing and verify hashes. 3. Isolate build pipelines and rotate build credentials. 4. Pin dependencies and scan for vulnerabilities. 5. Harden CI/CD with MFA and least privilege. 6. Require vendor security baselines and contracts. 7. Monitor supply chain telemetry and EDR logs. 8. Run supplier audits and penetration tests. 9. Maintain incident playbook and run tabletop exercises. 10. Plan recovery, rebuild from source, rotate keys/credentials. Conclusion. The SolarWinds SUNBURST incident shows how a single compromise of a trusted vendor can produce widespread, stealthy breaches across sectors. Key takeaway: protect build integrity and verify software provenance, isolate and harden CI/CD pipelines, require SPOMs and code sign verification, and layer detection around trusted tools. Treat supplier security as a core part of your risk posture and run regular tabletop exercises to ensure you can detect, contain, and recover from a vendor compromise.